there, Manny here, and today I'm going to draw out who I call the core 4 of my Animal Crossing island, LD-Fee, or Eldian-Fee, I don't remember off the top of my head. I know it's all I could fit of Eldian feline while still making sense, but the core 4 are Sherb, Marina, Cherry, and Cole. These lads are never going to leave my island. I even gave Sherb, Marina, and Cherry a little area in the northwest corner of my island, and then Cole gets a little beach house, because he loves the beach so much. That's how much I like them. Note that I still like the rest of my villagers. Like, they're all pretty neat. I mean, except Bertrand and whoever the new penguin is on the island. I wouldn't mind if they left, but I don't like outright hate them. Sylvia, Roscoe, and Savannah are actually pretty cool. I've had this island for more than a year now. I got the game right at launch. And in that time, I've low-key made up stories about the villagers based on their interactions. I also added pride shirts like 2 months ago, and while I know the villagers can just switch out patterns at random that you've made, but I've taken that as like them showing pride for their respective gender identities and what they're into romantically. Although I do headcanon all of them as varying levels of asexual, so this is more like a romantic thing in their gender identity. But in that time, I've concocted little stories of how they live on my island and what they're doing while I'm off, like, trying to make golden roses, for example. First off is Sherb, my absolute favorite of the 4. He, Marina, and I do not remember, I don't know if it was Cherry or not, but they were the first 3 after the campsite villagers where you have to, like, make the 3 items of, furniture just to make sure they stay. He was one of the first that I saw that watered my flowers, and I thought that was the cutest damn thing I've ever seen. I was so delighted by him, and he continues to be a sweetheart on my island. In my head, he's the guy that's, like, genuinely very nice, just very dense. I see him as that sheltered kid that honestly had no idea that other stuff existed until he moved here. So at worst, he's confused, but he gets the spirit. I do headcanon him as cis, and he just has the trans shirt sometimes as in support of Cole. But he did have the gay shirt at one point, so I figure, okay, so he's into dudes romantically. That tracks. Next up are Marina and Cherry, who I am pairing off together because I see them as a couple. Specifically one of those, like, classic, Hallmark romantic couples. You know what I'm talking about, like Cherry being the big city girl and Marina being the shy townie, and they fall for each other slowly. Marina almost immediately, and then Cherry when she saw Marina singing in the plaza at one point, and was smitten, and then she's like, oh no. Cherry wants to move out and be a pop star and, like, tour and do all this cool stuff. She was just staying on the island as a vacation. Then Marina does, like, this passionate thing of, like, professing her feelings, and then Cherry does the same, and it's dramatic, and it's cute, and they kiss, and now they're married. And I'm just imagining this entire, like, dramatic reveal sequence happening, like, in the fall or winter when I kind of stopped playing for a while. So my island representative character just completely missed it. And it was perfect because this headcanon I had about their relationship was just supported by the shirts they wore. Marina was one of the first, and she had a pansexual pride shirt, and I was like, oh yes, that's perfect, that's perfect. And then Cherry recently had the gay pride shirt, and I was like, yes! I mean, I wish she had the lesbian shirt, but still, like, either or. In any case, I like them as a couple, and they're happily married up in the compound in the northwest corner with Sherb. Marina being the one who sets up all the parties and is the hostess for stuff like my birthday and other things. And then there's Cole, who I wasn't into initially because, like, he was a latecomer and I was thinking, oh god, it's not a cat. Because for some reason I can't seem to get cats on my island. And I forgot that the rabbits on Animal Crossing have those eyes that stare into the void, and it's my favorite thing ever, and he immediately won me over. Cole is the guy that is constantly spacing out. Maybe because he has anxiety and he's disassociating, or maybe he's just like that, or maybe he's high out of his mind, or all 3. But his panic response would be like disassociating so hard and just spacing out and forgetting things very frequently. He definitely takes stuff for anxiety in any case. He and Sherb are best friends. I'm not sure if there's anything more than that. They might just be very, very good friends and nothing more. But in any case, they get together so well because they have almost the same wavelength. They absolutely both have that ADHD train of thought where you can go from point A to point Z in your head in 5 seconds. Like, one of them will do the whole 5 degrees of separation thing in their head, and the other will be like, oh yeah, exactly, I totally get that. They just work really well together as friends, like as people. They calm each other down, and Sherb kind of throws Cole off when he starts going in panic spirals. And Cole happens to be trans. That was one of the first shirts I saw him in, so I'm taking that as him being trans, which is pretty interesting. He's also ace, like 100% ace, so like, I saw him in that shirt first before I saw him in the trans shirt, so he's trans ace. All the way. Hell yeah. Anyway, these are the 4 villagers that are my favorite on my island. They were a bit tricky to draw. Like, I actually had to go on paper and draw it on paper and then put it in my computer and then draw it the rest of the way, because for some reason, when it comes to full body drawings, I do better with, like, a paper sketch first. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any, like, small comics with them or something, but at least now I have some blueprints to start something off. If you want to see more of my Animal Crossing Island in action, I do have a Twitch channel. It is CatManiac8x at twitch.tv. And I stream on Saturdays with usually games, and then Tuesdays usually doodles, and then like random times throughout the week if I'm feeling like streaming that night. Half the time, when I'm playing Saturday stuff, I'm playing Animal Crossing because sometimes I get an idea in my head that I have to like do some sort of project on my island. If you want to know when I actually start streaming, follow me right on Twitch, and that would be greatly appreciated because I'm trying to get the follower goal to get affiliate at some point. So any help on that front is greatly appreciated. But that's it for my drawing tonight. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.